Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we're working on the mega map once again, but instead of focusing on one location, we're going to be focusing on filling in the map. Now, I did do a lot off camera, like the little Japanese themed island we have over here. I think it turned out really good. I just made this right here as well, a little toxic wasteland next to the power plants. We did a little bit of edits on the haunted house, and then we made this whole area over here. It's kind of a desert temple vibe that we got going on. So today, I'm going to start making a bunch of terrain things like this, put them around the map to kind of make it just feel more filled in. And then after that, I'm going to focus on placing these buildings all around the map to fill that in as well. I need to make like grass tops to all of these, as you can see, like those. Yeah, but now we have meshes because it's a lot of parts and it doesn't really look that good in my opinion. So I wanted to just wanted to do it with meshes. So we just raise it up a little bit, scale it in on both sides, and then we'll make that bright green as well. We still need to do a big bridge, maybe two of them. I don't know. One will go, so we could probably put one from here to here. I have no idea, guys. I don't know how that action's gonna work out yet. Let's make this down some and we'll rotate it so it's not facing the same as the other one. And then let's ungroup it as well. And now we can change things just to make it not look the same as the other one. Something like that will work for me. And we'll place one more of those over here, sort of in the middle. Rotate. So now if we go over here into our actual city, you can see it just fills up a little bit of the space. Up next, we have buildings, guys. All these, we need to kind of scatter over here. Hey, yo, this actually turned out pretty sick, guys. The map is filling in very nicely. Genuinely looks like a pretty full map from this angle. I can't lie. It's turning out better than I thought it would when I first got signed on to this project. All right, guys, so I've added these little things. You can't really see them with the lighting, but like look at this. It's a little hill. I think what I want to do next is work on making these bridges connect, or I guess these two roads connect with a big bridge. I'm not exactly sure how I want to do that, so I guess I'll start it with this part here. I think we could drop this in because the sidewalks are going to go across the bridge too, and I want to drop this down. And then with this piece of road, I'm going to open up our Archimedes plugin, which is probably my most used plugin ever. And we're going to make this go in a positive number. We'll just say 10 because why not? And we're going to click a render and then bring this down. There we go. And we can do the same with these walls here. We should probably just remake those real quick, actually. Perfect. Scale it in. This color is fossil, so we'll grab that. And now we will just duplicate this part over to the other side, pressing Control L to flip our axes. There we go. And now if we grab this, we should be able to group it, and now it will go all together. So let's put this at 0 because we want it back to flat. And with that, I'm gonna stretch this across the whole water. We can actually make this line up pretty good, I'd say. Bring it back. We'll try right here. So let's render this, and we'll render it one more time, and then we'll get rid of this plugin and kind of scale these to make it make sense. And we'll have to line that up better here in just a moment. First things first, we need to get our little things over here lined up. There we go. Now if we grab our plugin, go back to Archimedes. There we go. It's already perfect. Let's just let's render that, and then we'll click this side and render it as well. All right, guys, I got the bridge kind of placed down and all lined up into the road. I do have a little bit of like weird selection box issues. They just stayed on them for some reason. So I probably have to reset Studio for those to leave. But yeah, that's a little ugly. Anyways, now let's get on to the actual bridge itself. We're gonna need support beams and something to make it feel a bit more grand of a bridge. So let's grab this. Let's make it tall. Bring it in. Bring it in. Perfect. And let's do the same thing again by bringing that in and bringing this in, making a nice tall pillar. And we'll do it one more time just so there is a bit of variation within the bridge. I want this top one to be pretty thin, like so. Ooh. Actually, let's make it descend in darkness. So we'll go here, and then we're gonna copy this color and paste it onto the bottom piece right here. I just copied it, I think, instead of pasting. Let's try that again. Let's paste it on right here, and then bring the darkness down even more. So it's kind of a gradient effect without being a gradient effect, if that makes sense. Now we're gonna group this together, and we can use our movement. Let's set that to, I don't know, 10 studs, 20 studs. We'll go 20. Oh, wow. I guess 60. Now let's get them onto the other side. I doubt it's gonna line up perfectly. Of course not. Let's switch this back to our 0.25 movement, and then we can line these up right in the middle, just like this. Looking good. And now we need to connect everything. These ones are gonna be dropped down, and I think I'm gonna actually replace all of this stuff. Just delete all of that and use these, like the bottom bricks, as support beams / bricks. you know? So let me just delete this one in its entirety for a second, because the end ones are definitely going to be just a little bit thicker here. We're going to grab this, bring it out, and bring it out like this as well. And these will be the base supports. We can also delete these, this model, and this model. And we're going to grab these ones, set our movement back to 20 so we have the right length. Duplicate them, bring them over here. There we go. That's our support beams. And now let's get all the Z fighting fixed, which I'll just kind of flash forward. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Check it out, all fixed. No more Z fighting. I like that. The center one here could probably be something a little bit more. Let's just drag this down, bring it out, and we'll line it up really nice. Come on, come on. I'm gonna stretch this across the entire bridge, maybe a little bit thinner. And then I think I want to have 2 more, so 1 on each side of the water. Perfect. And now I want to have some sort of little archway on the inside, just to make it look a bit more detailed, like less blocky. So what I'm gonna do for that is use a wedge. Let's line it up on that wall, line these up right with the side, right with the top. And check this out, guys. This is a fun little trick. Let's see, I want to bring them in once, I think. There we go. Now with this trick, guys, all you do, let's make this kind of big. All right, we're gonna want it to be about, I'm gonna just go all the way to the edge for a second, and then I'm gonna duplicate it and drag 1 down. And look at this, guys, it makes a nice curve section. And then if we want to adjust this curve, we just adjust 1 wedge. We can adjust this one however we want the curve to look. And then we're gonna grab these, duplicate, rotate, bring 1 to the other side, right onto here. And now, as you can see, once I line this, we have a nice little archway. Now I do think I should match the color that we used for the other thing as well. We're just gonna duplicate that, drag it over, line it up with this one, and there we go, guys. We have a cool little bridge. Now we do have a sewer system down here that I think I'm just gonna remove from the game. It doesn't make much sense for it to be here, and we don't have any plans for it, so I'ma just get rid of it. All these guys, they can go, and this piece right here can just probably just be scaled out. Here, duplicate, and bring it down some. I may have to put a wedge on the inside of this. We can move on to like some ropes on the bridge. I don't know how I want to do that, but I need to do it. All right, guys, I have some little ropes on here going up to the bottom as well. Oh, I have to delete these. I used a plugin called Rope Master, and it was pretty cool. I wish there was more features, for example, making the rope thicker. And if there is, well, maybe I'm just slightly blind. But we now have a bridge, which is very cool. It definitely fills in a bit more of the map, and I think I'm gonna continue filling in more of the map in this video. I don't want to do 1 location per video anymore. So after I get done cleaning up these wires, I am gonna be going around the entire map and just placing trees, rocks, anything like that everywhere, literally everywhere. I want to start filling this in. So look at the map now versus like, well, a second for you, but I don't know how long for me. It'll be a little bit of time. All right, my dudes, I've made quite a bit of progress. As you can see, there is trees everywhere. Maybe too many, maybe too little, who knows. I've added another bridge and connected those roads to break up the line of buildings back here. It just didn't look that great, and I noticed we had a lot of dead-end roads, so I just overly didn't like that. Now there is only 1, well, there's 2 dead-end roads. There's this one, which dead-ends into nothing, and then this one, it's more of a broken road that will just go into the water. I don't know. I thought it was a cool idea when I was building it. Worst case scenario, I can just end it, you know, put the sidewalk here if the guy making the game doesn't like it. I just noticed this as well that I need to fix. Bring this back one, this forward. I need to do more with this area here. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do though. And I think I want to take some of the darker trees that I used over here for up here. Don't know what I'm going to do with that either. But odds are there's going to be updates with other like points of interest. So, I have a few more ideas. I just know we shouldn't release a game that's like all the ideas. Here's the game so far. I do need to add new ropes on the bridges. I deleted all of them because they were just too thin. So I'll either 3D model something to put up there or figure out a different way. But guys, here is the mega map. We made a ton of progress today. And oh man, I can't wait to get this game out. But it's gonna wrap it up for today. If you did enjoy and you want to see more content like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.